Good morning to all. In this video, we are going to discuss about types of jet condensers. So we are having two types of jet condensers. First one is two type of condensers. First one is jet condenser and second one is surface condenser. So in this video, we are going to discuss about jet condensers. Okay. So what is a jet condenser? A jet condenser is simple and cheaper than surface condensers. So the jet condensers are simple and cheaper than compared to the surface condenser. Okay. So now it should be installed whenever the cooling water supply is cheaper and easily suitable for boiler field. So here the supply of cooling water is the cost of supplying of cooling water is very less. In that case only we can use this jet condenser. Okay. Now we are going to discuss total types of jet condensers. Okay. Here in jet condenser there is a direct contact between the steam and cooling water. Direct contact between the steam and cooling water. Okay. And the temperature of condensate is equal to the temperature of cooling water leaving the condenser. Okay. Whatever the temperature of the cooling water leaving the condenser, that is equal to the temperature of the condenser, temperature of the condensate. Because since the direct contact is taking place, whatever the temperature, both temperature will be mixed and outer temperature is equal to the inlet temperature. Okay. So usually cooling water is sprayed into the exhaust steam for rapid condensation in jet condenser. So by means of sprayers or injectors, the cooling water is sprinkled or sprayed over the steam, so that there is a hit of cooling water jet takes place that will causes for rapid condensation in the steam. Okay. So now what classification of jet condensers? So the jet condensers are further classified into parallel flow type jet condenser. In parallel flow type jet condenser, we are having another classification, that is low level jet condenser. In counterflow type condenser, we are having another two types: low level counterflow jet condenser, high level counterflow jet condenser, and next one is ejector type condenser. These are different types of jet condensers. First, we are going to discuss parallel flow type jet condenser. Okay. So in parallel, what is parallel flow type means? In parallel flow type, the steam and cooling water both are flowed in the same direction. That is, for the entry of the steam and cooling water is taking place at the top of the condenser, from the top of the condenser, and condensate, after taking condensation, the condensate will flow downwards, and it is collected in the hot well which is placed at the bottom. Such type of condenser is called as parallel flow type condenser, because the steam and water are flowing in the same direction. Okay. So now we are discussing low level parallel flow type condenser. Okay. So in low level parallel flow type condenser, see here the exhaust steam is entering from the top, and cold water is sprayed on its way. Okay. So now here from cooling point, the cold water is supplied to the injector or sprayer. The exhaust stream is entering from the top. The flow of cooling water and exhaust steam both are in same direction. Hence we are calling it as a parallel flow. Okay. So here the baffle plates are provided. What is the function of baffle plate means? The baffle plate will help us proper mixing of steam and cooling water. Okay. Major purpose of baffle plate is to change the direction of the flow. So whenever the steam hits the baffle plate, the direction will be again altered, and again by means of hitting of the water spray, the more condensation will be happen. So that is the importance of the baffle plate. Okay. So now, so the condensate which is produced is used to settle down at the bottom of the condenser, and by using the condensate extraction pump, the condensate which is settled down in bottom of the condenser is supplied to the hot well. hot well. So hot well is nothing but the storing pond of the condensation storing pond. So from the hot well, it is feedback to the boiler. It is feedback to the boiler. Okay. So it is directly feed to the boiler if it is not having any impurities. If it is not having any impurities. If any impurities exist, then it will be moved to the filter by means of filters, and again it is passed to the boiler. Okay. So now next we are going to discuss counterflow type jet condenser. Okay. So what is counterflow means? In counterflow, the steam and cooling water will be supplied in opposite direction, flow in opposite direction. Then such type of condensers are known as counterflow type condensers. Counterflow type condensers. Okay. So here generally the cooling water is flowed down and the steam will be traveled in the upward directions, and the both will be mixed together and condensate will be settled down in the condenser. Okay. So in counterflow type, first one is low level counterflow type jet condenser. This is the low counterflow type jet condenser. Okay. So here the condenser, in this condenser, the steam is entered from the bottom side and flows upward direction. The steam is having less density, always it tries to flow in upward direction. Therefore, the steam will be entered from the bottom and cooling water is sprayed from the trays of L, M and N. By means of trays L, M and N, the cooling water is used to spray. That means more mixing will be happen in this condition. Okay. So now, okay. So see, from cooling water, the cooling water is supplied by means of L, M and N sections, and exhaust steam will be entering from the bottom, and both will be mixed together during the flow, and the condensate, whatever the condensate produces, that is settled in the bottom of the condenser. Okay. So from the condenser, by means of extraction pump, the condensate is extracted from the condenser and it is passed to the boiler. From the passed to the hot well. From the hot well, it will feed back to the boiler. Okay. So this is a low level counter type jet condenser. Now we are going to discuss high level counterflow jet condenser. Okay. So what is difference between low level and high level jet condenser means? So in low level jet condenser, we are using condensate extraction pump for condensation. So here in high level counterflow jet type condenser, the condensation extraction condensation pump is removed, and due to the height difference, so the condensate will directly fall into the hot well through the tailpipe. The length of the tailpipe is 10.363 meters. Okay. So this high level counterflow jet condenser is also known as barometric condenser. Okay. So here the condenser shell is placed at a height of 10.363 meters above the hot well. Thus, the necessary of extraction pump can be neglected. Okay. So now, so here it is, since it is a counterflow, the exhaust steam and cooling water are traveled in both in opposite directions. So the exhaust steam will be traveled in upward direction, and cooling water is injected by using injection pump. By means of the injection pump, the cooling water is injected, which travels through the number of plates arranged there. The number of plates are arranged for proper mixing of the steam and water. Okay, steam and cooling water. Okay. So now, after mixing, the condensate is collected in the hot well through the tailpipe. That means due to the height and gravitational difference, the condensate will directly fall into the hot well. Okay. So from the hot well, as previous said, the condensate is passed to the boiler. Okay. So next type of condenser is ejector type condenser. Okay. So this is an ejector type condenser. So in this condenser, the cold water and exhaust steam are mixed in truncated cones. Here number of hollow truncated cones are produced. By means of these truncated cones, the cold water and exhaust steam are both get mixed properly. Okay. The cold water is having head of 6 meters flow down. That means the total length of this tube section is 6 meters. During the flow of the flow through 6 meters, the kinetic energy of the condensate increases. Thus, there is a pressure drop will be occurred. Pressure drop will be occurred. Okay. So now to increase the pressure and decrease the kinetic velocity, we are using a nozzle inside the tube section. So that is there in the figure it is represented as discharge cone. Okay. So discharge cone or diverging cone. Okay. So now the condensate with high velocity enters into the diverging cone section. In the diverging cone section, some portion of kinetic energy is converted into the pressure energy. Okay. So that is the working of ejector type condenser. Thank you.